Hi guys, I hope you're doing really well. Today I wanted to share with you 5 ways that I stay inspired on a daily basis. When I started this YouTube channel, I told you that I would be doing videos about vegan recipes, food photography tutorials, as well as personal growth. And I kind of realized that I haven't done much personal growth videos except for the one about meditation. So today I wanted to share with you the tips and tricks that I personally use every day to stay inspired. On days when I feel a little bit low or down, I use these tips to uplift myself and feel a little bit more positive and more happy. So if this topic is interesting to you, make sure to watch this video from the beginning to the end. So first way that I stay inspired is with quotes. I personally love quotes so much. I've always loved them ever since I was a little girl. Even when I was 13 or 14 years old, I would write down some quotes in my personal journal. I think one of the main reasons why quotes have such a special place in my heart and why they keep me so inspired is because, you know, sometimes when you have a bunch of different thoughts that are just kind of getting mixed up in your head, and you have certain ideas and you don't really know how to convey them, well, quotes do just that. They'll convey a thought so concisely in a sentence or a couple of sentences. And it's happened to me so many times where I've had certain ideas in my head and then I read a quote and all of a sudden that quote is saying exactly what I've been thinking about. And I think that's one of the big reasons why quotes are so important to me, is because they always keep me inspired. There are many ways to find interesting quotes. For example, on Instagram, there's a bunch of motivational or inspirational accounts that publish quotes daily. Another way is through Pinterest. And my personal favorite is through this extension that's called Memento. It's a Google Chrome extension, so you just basically have to download it onto your computer, and every time that you open a new window or open a new tab, there will be a beautiful quote at the bottom of your screen, and that quote changes daily. And some of my personal favorite quotes include "Nothing diminishes anxiety faster than action." That quote is actually on the little letterboard that is in my bedroom. Another one is "Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire." I mean, how powerful is that quote? It's amazing. I love it. If I could get that like plastered all over my walls, I probably would, because I think it's something that we need to be reminded of every single day. And one way personally that I found to make sure that I always have these beautiful quotes on hand is when I do read a beautiful quote, I just basically copy and paste it into a note that I have on my computer and on my phone. And the next time I'm feeling a little bit down, or I need a little bit of motivation or some inspiration, I basically just have to go on my notes on my phone or on my computer and I read through the quotes that I have. And every single time I do that, I always find one or even many quotes that inspire me in that moment. So quotes are the best. The second way that I stay inspired daily is with meditation. I've done a whole video explaining some of my favorite tools that I use to meditate and some easy ways to get into meditation. And yeah, meditation is honestly one of the best ways, in my opinion, to get inspiration, on top of decreasing anxiety, decreasing stress levels. I try to personally do meditation in the morning because I find it's a great way to get my day started. It's actually interesting because the topic for this exact video came to me through a meditation. It's just a proof that meditation has that great ability to give you great ideas and to inspire you on new creative projects or anything that you're trying to work on in your life. So I would highly recommend meditation for more inspiration in your life on a daily basis. So the third way that I stay inspired daily is through a gratefulness practice. So my personal gratefulness practice looks like me opening my journal right after my meditation and writing down all the things that I'm grateful for until I filled up an entire page. So those things can be as simple as I'm grateful for the fact that it's a sunny day. I am grateful for the fact that I woke up in a warm bed. I am grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head. But they could also be things that are much deeper, such as I'm grateful for the fact that I have beautiful and important relationships in my life. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for living in a country that is safe. You know, these type of things. And what I find a gratefulness practice does is that it shifts your attention from potentially being in the negative mindset, being stressed or being worried, to just something beautiful. Even if it's just the simple things, there's always something to be grateful about, I believe. And you might ask yourself, well, what's the link between being grateful and being inspired? Well, the link is actually, I personally noticed that the moment I started having this gratefulness practice, I started noticing little things in my life that were beautiful and that I was also grateful for. And by noticing these little things, by seeing more beauty around you, you will become automatically more inspired because you will be seeing the world with a new set of eyes. Yeah, I highly recommend you start a gratefulness practice. It's very simple. All you need is a pen and a journal, or you don't even need a journal. You can just have sheets of paper, or you can just do it on your phone. You know, it's super easy to do. I have to say, it's a beautiful practice to add into your life. Fourth way that I stay inspired daily is by monitoring who I follow on Instagram. So I think it's so important to consciously choose the people you follow on Instagram and to choose them based on how much they inspire you and how much they bring joy to your life. For the longest time, I was following a bunch of people that were creating content that, first of all, made me feel bad about myself or did not bring me joy at all. And when I realized that, I started questioning myself, like, why am I following these people and why am I going on a platform that the moment I leave it is making me feel bad about me? And when I realized that, I decided to do a big cleanup and to really consciously choose the people that I followed, for them to be people that create beautiful works of art, aka amazing food photographers, but also a bunch of different artists. Also following people who speak their truth, who are not afraid of being who they are, who are authentic. And those are the people that when I go on Instagram and I see their photos and I read their content, it makes me feel good, it makes me feel inspired, and it makes me want to do the same thing. It makes me want to be myself and to show myself to the world and to talk about things that are important to me and not to curate my content based on what the algorithm is telling me performs the best. So if you haven't done a cleaning of your social media channels, please take the time to do it. Honestly, it's something that is so beneficial and it makes your whole social media experience a lot more pleasant and inspiring and uplifting, frankly. Fifth way that I stay inspired daily is by setting technology rules. What I mean by technology rules are things like not being on your phone past a certain hour, not bringing your phone with you when you're having dinner with your friends. It could also be spending a whole day without your phone or your computer, not being on any device 1 hour before bedtime. These are all rules that I personally believe allow you to free up the time that you have and that you spend on these devices to do something else. Do something like reading, spending time in nature, relaxing, doing a little bit of self-care, doing some meditation, all things that will bring more inspiration into your life rather than focusing on, you know, discovering new information, discovering new Instagram accounts, and just being in that bubble, that buzzing bubble. I really think it's important to step away from it a little bit once in a while and to reconnect with what truly matters. And by doing so, inspiration will come. I promise you it will. It works. So that's it, guys. Those were 5 ways that I stay inspired daily. I hope this video gave you some ideas and a little bit of inspiration. And if it did, I would really love it if you would like and share it and subscribe to this channel. And also write in the comments below what are some of your favorite ways to stay inspired daily. I think it's so important to learn about other people's practices so that we can all grow and become better people. And yeah, I'll see you very soon.